If you're just tuning in, I'm glad that you're here for part 2 of our series on building your dream home here in Wesley Chapel, right here in Tampa Bay. Now, in part 1, we looked at 3 of Tampa Bay's top builders right here in the Wesley Chapel area: Pulte Homes, MI Homes, and Homes by West Bay. And we explored their models, their styles, and I gave you guys some specifics about those builders and what their strengths and weaknesses are. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I've added in the link below, a link in the description below, so you can actually go back and watch that video. Now, today what we're doing is we're diving into 3 more reputable builders that might be excellent options for you if you're looking to build a new construction home here in the Wesley Chapel, Florida area. Now, those 3 builders are Taylor Morrison, Parkview Homes, and D.R Horton. And what we'll do is we'll break down what makes each of these builders stand out and some things that you might want to be aware of before you choose a builder. Now, later in the video, we'll actually tour 3 different models from the builders that I mentioned. So stay tuned through the very end so you don't miss anything. Now, building a new construction home can have amazing benefits, especially if you're looking for modern quality construction and flexible home building options. However, you must be aware of your costs and your mortgage lending options. Now, those are things that can help to get you in your new home faster, easier, and maybe just a little bit cheaper over the long term. Selecting a new home builder to construct your next residence is absolutely a huge undertaking. There's so much to consider. What builders should you ultimately choose based on your specific needs? And how do you research builder cost incentives? What elements should you look for when you're considering what happens after the closing and after something goes wrong with your home after closing? Now, I'm going to actually take the time to answer those questions for you and many more. So if you're thinking about building a new home here in the #1 fastest growing suburb of Tampa Bay, then you've come to the right place. Now, I get calls, texts, emails, text messages from people all over the country looking to make a move to the Wesley Chapel area or somewhere else in the surrounding suburbs of Tampa Bay. Now, if you're planning your move in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months from across the world, across the state, or maybe just across town, our team is standing by to make sure that your move is everything you want it to be. So let's start with the first builder, Taylor Morrison. Now, as far as building quality and construction goes, Taylor Morrison is recognized nationally for their commitment to quality as well as craftsmanship. And they have a reputation for durable, high-quality materials, and they also undergo rigorous inspections through every phase of construction. Now, they prioritize energy efficiency, which can really help to reduce things like your utility costs down the road. Now, you'll find that many of their homes feature ultra-modern design elements, durable flooring, and excellent insulation in their homes. Their focus tends to be on detail, which makes them one of my favorites for my personal clients who are looking for a reliable, long-lasting home that is really attractive and that is considered semi-luxury. Let's talk about construction options and customization. Taylor Morrison offers a really good range of floor plans, from traditional single-family homes to modern designs and even some customizable options. However, their configurations tend to be a little bit more structured compared to a true luxury home builder, meaning that gives you fewer extensive customization options on base models. Even still, they do allow buyers to select from various finishes, fixtures, and some flexible layout choices as well, which is perfect if you want quality without extensive redesigns and the expense that goes along with those redesigns. Now let's talk about cost and value. Pricing with Taylor Morrison is really competitive, especially considering the quality that they deliver overall. They often offer incentive packages, including options for upgrades or closing cost assistance, which makes the purchase more affordable for you. Now, their overall value proposition is really excellent for mid-tier buyers seeking a well-built, customizable home without that big-ticket luxury price tag. Now, right now in Zephyr Hills, which is a community just east of Wesley Chapel, Taylor Morrison is actually offering available homes starting in the high 400 range. And of course, that depends on when you're watching this video. Now, Zephyr Hills is just 10 minutes from Wesley Chapel, if you're willing, of course, to drive a little bit further east. Now, if you want to get started finding your new construction home, just go into the description and set up a discovery call with us. We're really looking forward to having the opportunity to help you find the best new home option for you. Next, let's talk about mortgage lending flexibility. Taylor Morrison has preferred lender programs that can actually streamline the financing process. Now, they work with in-house lender mortgage teams that offer some real flexibility, like assistance with credit improvements, that will result in having better loan financing options over the long term. It's also a good idea to maybe think about shopping around and comparing with independent lenders for the best rates and programs. Now, Taylor Morrison's in-house lender does, however, have streamlined procedures to get you through the pre-approval process and under contract in a very efficient manner. And they can do that because they're so familiar with the Taylor Morrison product. Now, you do have the choice, again, you do have the choice to select your own private lender, but you may want to consider actually staying with the in-house lender, the recommended lender, because they often offer closing cost incentives and builder upgrades that are only available if you use their services. Those savings can really be hard to beat. Now, my last client that bought a home from Taylor Morrison received about $25,000 in builder upgrades and closing costs from the in-house lender that they otherwise wouldn't have been able to get if they had gone through their own independent mortgage company. Now, let's talk about my personal and professional opinion about Taylor Morrison. Now, over roughly the last 8 years, I've closed 7 transactions with this builder, and I'd have to say that all my clients had a really good experience with them. The builder did what they were supposed to do. They closed all the transactions on time, and there were no major defects with the home after closing. And one of the great things about Taylor Morrison is that they often allow you to include certain things like a pool within the purchase of the home, which is something that a lot of people here in Florida want to do. They have some construction flexibility as well, meaning that if you need something that's sort of outside the box, like an extra half bath or a third bay added to your 2-car garage, you may actually have that option depending on the community and the size of your lot. Now, I rated Taylor Morrison's product a 9.5 out of 10, and I actually would recommend that to anyone looking for a high quality upscale builder that's offering high-end features that's considered semi-luxury. And I had a chance to take a tour of one of Taylor Morrison's premier home models. So let's go take a look, and I'll meet you back here, and we'll continue on to the second builder. So now we're going to take a look at a different home product. The builder is Taylor Morrison. This is the Grenada model. It's a 2,399 square feet. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's got a flex space, and it's got two-car garage. Great product. I'm going to spin you around, and we'll go in through the front door.
Front door open.
So when you enter the home, immediately on the right-hand side is a full bath and a bedroom. Great for guests if you kind of want some privacy. Main entryway, and then an office set up to the left. And let me just show you in reference, there's the front door right there. So we just came in, we went directly to the left into the full bath and bedroom. And then we come back out here, and we've got the study or office or media room, whatever you want this to be. That's that flex room that I mentioned to you earlier. This is just your utility. That's your AC unit there. And then the home opens up to the living room and kitchen. And over here, you've got a little corner, a little tech corner. They have it set up as just for the coffee maker. And then your walk-in pantry is here. Living room, dining room combo. Lots of open space, lots of light. You can see the size of the windows. Super large windows here. And then in this little hallway here, you've got your washer and dryer utility room here to the left, and 2 bedrooms at the end of this very, very short hallway. Another bedroom here. You could probably fit at least a queen in here. Definitely a full, but you probably could fit a queen with no problem. I don't know that I would attempt to put a king size bed in there though. Here's your open lanai area here. These sliding glass doors peel back to where there's just 1 panel. You've got 3 full panels here. And this particular model is located, the Grenada model, this one is located on the pond, so you don't have any rear neighbors. You've got outdoor barbecue kitchen area here. And then you've got your primary bedroom. Master suite is here. And your master ensuite bathroom is here. Little bench seat. Well, Taylor Morrison really does an outstanding job with their fixtures, their extras, their layouts. Silestone countertops. Now obviously, as I mentioned in many of my videos, this is the model. So in the model, they go level 3 to 5 on all the upgrades, mostly level 5s on everything. So these things will obviously be available at the design center when you're designing your build. So thanks for joining me on this tour. Again, this is a Taylor Morrison Grenada model. And this one is, again, 2399 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2-car garage with a flex room. If you are interested in any of these models, any new home models here in the area or in Greater Tampa Bay, let me know. If not this one, I can definitely find a model, a new home, a brand new construction home that will work for you, your floor plan, your needs, and your particular budget. Okay, you're back. So now, if you're thinking about making a move to the Wesley Chapel or Greater Tampa Bay area, there's a lot to consider. Which neighborhood's best suited for your lifestyle and your family's lifestyle? If you want to buy a new construction home, how do you know if it's truly the best option for you? How much house can you really afford? How many communities and what communities should you seriously consider? The list goes on. Now, I have a suggestion. Go ahead and like and subscribe so you can get my latest and greatest videos on real estate here in the Wesley Chapel area and the Greater Tampa Bay area as well. Now, what I can promise you is that you'll learn something that you didn't know before. Now, I get calls, texts, emails, and Zoom invites from people just like you planning a future move to the Tampa Bay area. Now, whether you're making your move in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 90 days from across the world, outside the state, or maybe just across town, send me a text or an email, or better yet, book a one-on-one Zoom meeting with me or one of my team members. We're standing by to make sure your move is everything you want it to be. Okay, so next up is Parkview Homes. Parkview Homes is a builder known for their affordability paired with solid construction quality. Now, they focus mainly on practical, durable homes that stand the test of time with an emphasis on functional design. Now, while they might not have the same name recognition as some of the larger builders, their reputation in the local market is one of value for cost. Now, many of their homes feature modern exteriors, smart home technology options, and high-quality finishes for a really decent price. Now let's talk about construction options and customization. Parkview Homes provides a variety of floor plans, often with options for upgrades like additional bathrooms, extended living areas, or custom finishes. Now, they're somewhat flexible during the build process, which allows for some minor modifications to tailor the home to your specific needs. Now, if you're looking for a builder that's willing to customize within reason, they're a pretty good choice. Now, let me explain what that means for you as a home buyer. When you walk into one of their model floor plans and you decide that you need something like an extra bedroom, that extra room may or may not be included in their list of options for that particular model or that home site. It all depends again on the community deed restrictions and the covenants and the lot size. Now, one of my customers recently purchased a home from Parkview Homes, and she loves her home. She's absolutely in love with it. But she was denied a request to add a 3-foot bump out for her primary bedroom closet. And this is an example of a custom add-on that most builders, other than a true custom builder, would not be able to do for you. Okay, so let's move on to cost and value. Now, cost is one of Parkview's biggest selling points, and typically they come in at lower price ranges, more so than the big national builders, making them a really smart choice for first-time home buyers or those on a really strict, tight budget. Now, they often have fixed price contracts, so there are fewer surprises during construction. Plus, their focus on energy-efficient features adds ongoing savings on things like utilities, which is really major here in the state of Florida. Now, as of today, the average Parkview new construction home is going to run you about $500,000, give or take a few thousand, depending on the size and the location of your lot, which leads me to my next important item of note. Many builders have what's called a lot premium, which means that in addition to the price of the home, there may actually be an additional cost for the lot that the home is built on. Now, the higher the quality of the lot, the higher the premium that you're going to have to pay for that lot. Now, one of my customers actually closed about 60 days ago, and they paid $50,000 extra for the lot that the home was built on. It was built on a pond with no rear neighbors. And that was something that they found a lot of value in, as they like to get up and have coffee every morning on their rear patio and wanted extra privacy. Now, if you value having an extra private lot, maybe that's on a conservation lot, maybe on a pond or a lake or a corner lot, something with a little more acreage, and you have the budget to afford it, we can absolutely go in that direction with what you want. Now let's talk about mortgage lending flexibility. Now, while Parkview Homes doesn't operate their own lending division, they do work with a network of local lenders who understand the product and can offer really great flexible financing options. Now, many buyers find that partnering with an independent mortgage broker can actually get you better rates or a more tailored loan program, especially if you have a unique financial circumstance. Now, my opinion of this builder, I think that they have a very high level of upgrades, and their financing options tend to be somewhat flexible as well. Now, overall, I ranked Parkview Homes a solid 8 out of 10. I would have given them maybe an 8.5. I thought seriously about it, but I don't feel that they have enough total homes here in the area to warrant giving them a higher score at this point. But hey, that might change in the future. Now, I also took a tour of a really great Parkview home model here in the Wesley Chapel area this past weekend. And before we go to that, I'm sure that you may already have some questions, and I'm about to go through this home. So please make sure that you leave those questions and comments for me in the description box below. Now, I'll make sure that I answer all your questions as quickly as possible. Enjoy the tour, and I'll meet you back here to discuss the last builder on the list. So the last home that we're going to take a look at is built by Parkview Homes. They're a good builder and a good option as well. The home that we're going to take a look at is right here behind me, right here. It is going to be the Patagonia model, 2733 square feet. Let's take a look. This home does have some upgrade options as well, and it can be built on a 60-foot lot. So that's going to leave you plenty of room for a pool if that's something that you wanted. So I'm going to swing the camera around. Let's take a look. I'm going to back out so that you can see what the home looks like from the front. Got a 3-car garage on this one. Got a room right off the front door to the left. I'm sorry, to the right, and a full bath on that home, on this home as well. One of the full baths. To the left of the front door is just your half bath. These are tile floors. Your dining area here. The kitchen is absolutely huge. Your pantry is located to the right of the refrigerator in this little cove back here. And back here, this is where your AC unit is. Washer and dryer is back here in this utility room section. So you've got a full accompaniment of cabinetry here, back here, for extra storage. And this is your living room. And the lanai area, it's about a 25-foot section here. And it's a full 6.5, 7 feet deep. Lots of light comes through. The pocket sliding glass doors slide back to one panel. We've got a 3rd bedroom here. And you've got a Jack and Jill, so it connects to the next bedroom. You got a closet and a full bath here in the center. And then there's the vanity for the remaining bedroom here, the 3rd bedroom. And that takes you back out to the living room. So we're gonna go over to the master suite now. And this is the master suite. Lots of space, super high, 9+ foot ceilings. And then your master bath, dual vanities, walk-in Roman style shower with a seat. I'll just step in here so you can see that. You can see how much space is in here. And then you have a full walk-in closet. And there's your private toilet there. And back out to the main living room area. Again, if any of these homes are of interest to you, please let me know. In the description, you'll find a link there. That link will allow you to set up an appointment with me for a Zoom call so that we can discuss all of your new construction home needs or your home needs in general here in the Tampa Bay area. Okay, so welcome back. We're going to discuss the last builder, which is D.R Horton. D.R Horton is the largest home builder in the country, and their scale actually allows them to produce homes efficiently without sacrificing a ton of quality. Now, they follow strict construction standards, and many of their homes feature smart, innovative design elements. Now, D.R Horton actually emphasizes energy efficiency, and they offer many eco-friendly options, including solar pre-wire in select models. Now, their homes are also generally less expensive and require less construction time over many of their competitors. Let's talk about construction options and customizations with D.R Horton. Now, D.R Horton is known for their wide variety of floor plans and affordability, but they lack floor plan flexibility, which is one of the negatives of D.R Horton. Now, I highly advise that you feel totally comfortable with their pre-construction floor plan, because once you go under contract, they're generally not going to allow any flexibility or changes. Now, let's talk cost and value with D.R Horton. Now, they are one of the most affordable builders out there, and they offer a ton of different options to include townhome maintenance-friendly options as well. Now, if cost is your number one main priority, D.R Horton is definitely a builder that you want to consider. Now, their homes start in the high 300s, so that means you have some real cost advantages when going with this builder. Now, let's talk about mortgage and lending with D.R Horton. D.R Horton offers some really great options. Their primary mortgage provider is its affiliate, DHI Mortgage, which offers a full suite of loan products and exclusive incentives for home buyers purchasing a D.R Horton home. Now, one of my current buyers here in the Wesley Chapel area is actually under contract right now on a home, and they were offered 3.99% interest rate for 7 years, and they plan to actually pay that loan off in about 6 years. No other builder could match that rate. So she'll actually, in addition to that, she'll receive $10,000 in closing cost contributions directly from the builder at closing. Now, my personal opinion about D.R Horton is I think they're great. I think they're great if cost is your number one concern. Here in the Wesley Chapel area and throughout Tampa Bay, the vast majority of new construction homes built by D.R Horton is built using construction block on both the top and bottom levels if it's two-story, which is something that many builders don't do. In fact, it's not even an option for most builders. And with the continued focus on future issues regarding storm intensity and unpredictable weather, having an all-block new construction home in the state of Florida is really a fantastic option. Now, I would give D.R Horton about a 7.5 out of 10 in terms of a rating. Now, their homes are great if you're buying on a leaner budget or you're actually looking for something that you plan to transition out of within 5 to 6 years of your original purchase. So it's time for the last home tour. Now, this one is a great option right here in Wesley Chapel. Now, please let me know what you think. Leave comments and questions in the description below. Enjoy the tour, and I'll see you when you get back. So we're here at Two Rivers in Wesley Chapel. I'm here to show you the last model on the list. This is by D.R Horton. This is called the Holden model. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,316 square feet, and it is a family-friendly home. It's got a loft. Really great amount of space for families to frolic and room to entertain, all that good stuff. There was a guy outside with a blower that was making a tremendous amount of noise. So I usually start my videos from outside. I'm gonna go outside just for a second so I can show you the outside of the house. Forgive me if you hear noise. So let's just go outside real quick. The blower is off. You might be all done. So I'm just gonna show you the front of the Holden model. And this is the exterior. All right, I hear the blower revving up, so let's go ahead and go inside and take a look. This is the study, or what can be used for a study or a media room or an office, whatever you like. Entryway here. Under the stairs, storage. Lots of space in here. Now here on this floor plan, you've got one room, bedroom downstairs. It's a small bedroom. I'll show you that in just a second. Let's walk through the kitchen island. Gas appliance. There's your whirlpool. Quad compartment refrigerator. Lots of cabinet space. You've got a butler's pantry back here in the back and a huge walk-in pantry for food storage here. And let's go check out that bedroom I mentioned. Oh, before we do that, let's head over. Let me show you the patio area. It's like a 10 by 15. You can screen this in if you like. Sliding glass doors, triple doors, go back to 2 panels. So it's a pocket door. It folds back to 2 panels. Actually 1 panel. Okay, so here, if I go to the left, I've got a bedroom, a small bedroom here. Now most people would use this as a guest bedroom. Small closet there. You've got a full bath here. Pet corner here. And a full 2-car garage here. Let's head upstairs and take a look at the remaining bedrooms. Here's your huge oversized loft. This is going to take you right into the master primary bedroom. This is your parlor extension on the master bedroom. And you've got your full walk-in closet that's absolutely humongous. So then if you go through this doorway, you got your washer and dryer here. And you're back out onto the loft here. And you've got another bedroom right here. And this is the size of a master bedroom here. It's got its own walk-in closet there. And you've got a full bath here just off the loft. So any guests that you have that are up in the loft enjoying a movie or just family time, they can just use the full bath there. There's a stairwell going back downstairs. But let's go to the last of the 4 bedrooms right here. Again, another full-sized bedroom here. Closet here. And there you go. So again, this is the Holden model. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,316 square feet. 1 small bedroom on bottom floor. 3 bedrooms on the top floor. And if you have any questions or have interest in homes here in the Wesley Chapel area, please feel free to go in the description below and reach out to me. Text, email, phone call, or better yet, set up a Zoom call with myself or one of my team members. Thanks for coming in. See you on the next one. So welcome back. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you have questions about these builders or any other builders in the area? Maybe you have questions about the community amenity packages or the costs related to living in these new home communities. If you're looking for maybe something special like a luxury new home community in the Wesley Chapel area and you're just not sure where to look, and maybe you're thinking about something in a 55 plus community, or maybe you need something close to a certain school district. You want to know what your options are. Maybe you want to know what you should be aware of in terms of available incentives, such as closing costs or upgrades on your new home. Well, we can do that for you. Drop your comments below and contact us directly. Now, we're here to help you find your perfect new construction home. Just reach out. In the description link below, you'll actually find a link that will allow you to schedule a Zoom call with myself or one of my amazing team members to discuss your future location plans. Now, whether your move is 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months away, moving from across the world, across the state, or maybe just across town, my team is standing by to help make your move everything you want it to be. See you on my next video, and remember, home is Tampa Bay.